Have you ever met someone and felt like time stopped? A glance, a word, and everything inside you lit up. Maybe that person made you feel alive, but also confused, overwhelmed, sometimes even broken. And then, years later, or in a completely unexpected moment, someone else shows up. No drama, no intensity, just presence. And in that presence, peace. Why do some connections burn us, while others hold us? Today we're going to talk about that. If this message is starting to resonate with you, leave a like. It helps more people receive this reflection. Not everyone who enters your life is meant to stay. And not everyone who stays does so consciously. In the energetic world, there are two types of bonds that are often confused: karmic connections and soul connections. Both are intense. Both are important. And both come with a deep purpose. But their paths and their lessons are completely different. A karmic connection isn't necessarily toxic, but it is a call to face what you haven't wanted to see. These are relationships that carry echoes of past stories, unfinished business, frozen emotions, unresolved lessons. They don't always come from past lives in a literal sense. Sometimes they're from this very life, from your childhood, from family wounds, from recurring trauma. But the main feature of these connections is that they trap you in a cycle of dependence, pain, desire, and chaos. The emotional intensity in these relationships can be addictive. The attraction is magnetic, even when you know it's not healthy. It's as if something inside you just can't let go, even when a part of you is screaming for freedom. And why does this happen? Because these relationships are designed to show you your shadow. Not the negative shadow, but the part of you that hasn't yet been integrated, acknowledged, healed. A karmic connection activates your most primal reactions: fear of abandonment, desire for control, need to be seen, urge to please or defend. And here lies its hidden gift, because nothing shows you who you are, like what breaks you. If this message is touching something within you, subscribe to the channel. Here we share reflections for souls who feel deeply and want to live from their truest frequency. Now then, there's another kind of bond, a more subtle one, less noisy, but much deeper. A soul connection doesn't arrive with fireworks, but with calm. It doesn't drag you. It doesn't demand from you. It doesn't confuse you. It simply finds you. And when it does, you don't need explanations. Your body relaxes. Your mind quiets. And your heart knows. These relationships don't always begin with wild passion. Sometimes they seem simple, even normal. But beneath that simplicity is a vibration that touches the deepest part of your being. These are relationships that don't seek to complete you, because you arrive already whole. They are mirrors of the soul, not to show you what you lack, but to remind you of who you already are. So, how do you tell the difference? A karmic connection feels urgent. It consumes you, destabilizes you, keeps you on edge. You may feel anxious, confused, a constant need to fix, adjust, prove you're enough. It's a dance of extremes: passion and silence, closeness and rejection, euphoria and emptiness. A soul connection, on the other hand, doesn't need to be explained. It feels light, expansive, present. With it, you don't need to change to fit in. You can breathe as you are. Karma seeks resolution. The soul seeks presence. Karma confronts you. The soul reveals you. Karma comes to close a chapter. The soul opens a door. Both are necessary. Both teach. but the level of consciousness changes everything. And here's something that's rarely said. A single relationship can change frequency, can begin as karmic, with intensity, challenges, lessons, and over time transform into a soul connection, if both people choose to grow consciously. The opposite can also happen. A soul bond can become heavy if wounds go unhealed and the ego takes over. Nothing is fixed, because everything that vibrates evolves. And that's the key. Not asking whether the relationship is right, but whether it is conscious. Is there presence? Is there truth? Is there space for both of you to expand and not shrink? So, don't blame yourself for staying. And don't punish yourself for letting go. Each connection came to teach you something. And sometimes, the lesson is learning to hold with love, and other times, to release with compassion. Your soul doesn't make mistakes. Your energy knows. And if you pause to feel beyond desire, beyond attachment, you will know the truth. Are you in a karmic connection or a soul connection? Leave it in the comments. I want to read your story and walk with you. And if this reflection resonated with you, share this video with someone who needs it. It might be the exact message their soul is ready to receive. Thank you for being here, for resonating with Lumen Sagrado. See you in the next video. And remember, you are not what happened to you. You are what you chose to learn from it.